The Bud Files said,
"Hey, Bud
Hello,
Files.
peoples.
Welcome aboard. We're going to do something a little different today. I'm going to divide the stream into two streams. One right now for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And then much later today, I'm going to come back. Because as everybody knows, I am in the process of moving, and we've got to go downtown and pick up some boxes, and we have a very tight time schedule to go do that. And in order to do that, I've got to clear out the van, and we've got to clear out some space in the house. But right now everybody's in the house is taking a break, so I'm taking the opportunity to take about an hour and a half to get some stream time in. Then we're going to work our butts off and come back later again. So that's the quick million-mile overview of today's plan. Hope everybody's cool with that. Oh, even if you're not, that's how we're doing it. Sorry. And I'll reiterate that game plan a little later when there's more folks in the chat. I know that not everybody shows up right away when the stream starts, so it's kind of hard to get information out early in the stream and expect everybody's going to know what's going on. But rest assured, you guys will get the full stream today. It's just not going to be all at once. Unfortunately, this is move week, and we're probably not going to get many more streams this week. I might get one more stream this week, but we're not sure about that. And probably we'll know based on how much we get done in the next 2 days.
Where should we go, buddy?
Route to the Shattered Moon.
Next up, Kobo's Moon.
That's my line. Know your role. You shoot things. Me, I'm the pilot. So, you give that old tech Cal found in Dagon's place a look?
Yeah. Maybe that lab on the moon will shed some light. What do you think happened to it?
The moon? Ah, who knows? Who cares? I don't got time for moons.
I think it had something to do with the invasion on Tanalor.
How comforting.
I'm surprised the moon's still habitable.
You and me evidently have different ideas of habitable.
I know. I've seen your cantina.
Watch it. Eyes front, Cal. We're coming in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that...
Sorry.
Good?
Yeah, just a smidge rusty. You?
A little restless, but we'll be fine.
Oh, listen to you, Mr. Optimistic. Hey, you want to do me a favor? Cut it out. You're giving me a stomachache.
Sure it's not your cooking?
What was that?
We're almost there.
Locals say the moon's haunted.
That giant chunk out of the moon definitely is gonna throw gravity off.
They couldn't have put this laboratory in a sunnier place?
No kidding. But if we find something here that'll help us navigate the Kobo Abyss, so be it.
The way Grease tells it, the Abyss is a ship graveyard. And now we're on a lunar graveyard.
A lot of graveyards.
A lot of graveyards.
And Grease did not come out. This is the anchor point of a shortcut.
Reminds me of the forest array, just on a much grander scale.
The station is closed. They're here.
Who's here?
We've been attacked. Evacuation protocols in order.
Okay, so we can be pretty sure we know who they were attacked by.
Nice find. Let's take this back to Z. Cordova said there were records of Dagon visiting a lab on this moon. It says Kree written all over it.
I really think there's something past the Abyss.
Centauri Kree does.
I suppose that's enough for the Council.
Two High Republic scientists are discussing the stellar anomaly and their work on the facility. Despite a disagreement on the exact goal of their work, both are aligned in continuing the research. And I am still failing at my primary duty of letting you see what I'm doing. One day, I'll be a real streamer. One of the things that I do notice now that I'm paying a lot more attention to the symbols that they're using. The Shattered Moon has its own unique symbol, and it obviously looks like a broken planet. It's kind of cool.
Okay, so not that way.
So we're definitely not going that way, but it does look like we can go that way. Up is not the way, so down is the way.
Didn't expect to see this place operational after all this time. Stay alert. We need to find that lab.
There's our first shortcut unlocked.
Focus.
Go ahead and rest, because it's not going to add any enemies in our path.
Let's go.
Excuse me. Sectors 5 through 9 inoperable. Sectors 1 through 4 operational. Facility status activated. Array status deactivated.
Okay, that's good to know about, I guess. Don't think I can go this way yet, but I might be able to. Let's take a look. No, because I can jump to that and maybe to that, but I don't see anywhere to go from here, and making those jumps is definitely time limited based on those steam vents.
What's the reading?
Not holding. We'll need to reinforce the chamber again.
In the name of science, 2 Republic scientists conduct tests with unacceptable results. The only path forward, one suggests, is to further reinforce their apparatus. And in case you didn't see it, there's somebody lurking around the corner, ready to attack me.
Sorry. Like your gumption. Wow, I'm good.
Calhoun Gaming said,
Target defense.
Rob, have you forgotten to roleplay in about 10 minutes?
I'm going to have to not be on roleplay today.
We're waiting for us.
There was an announcement at the beginning of the stream, and I was going to apparently my email did not go out. I will check it in a second. Stand by. Yeah, it's sitting here waiting to be sent. Gary, I have to split my stream today. So I had sent Tam a an email regarding that. We have some running around town to do. And because of that, I am going to be very busy today. I'm not going to be able to stay in the office. In about 20 minutes, I'm going to be downtown. And I'm going to be running around. And I'm not going to be done for about 4 hours. Let me actually send this one out.
Alhoon Gaming said, "No worries."
Yeah, sorry that it didn't go out. Apparently I saved it to draft instead of sending it.
I've trained for this. Enemy in sight. Time's up. Give me more.
Searching for something.
Doors locked from the other side is a phrase I'm beginning to despise hearing.
Facility is performing at suboptimal levels.
Find an opening. Hold the line.
Just how many more are waiting for us? Bad feeling? Yeah, me too.
Oh, there's one over there and possibly another.
Time to fire.
Get rid of the visible threats as quickly as possible.
Someone's here.
right? That's most of the droids.
Reese and D.O.G Gaming said, "Howdy Rob in chat."
Hey Reese, welcome aboard. I'm not going to be here much longer right now, but I will be back later.
Understood. Taking them out. I will not yield to you. Follow me.
They really don't want us looking around, do they?
Reese and D.O.G Gaming said, "Shoot, I was 2 minutes behind LOL."
All you, BD. Good work, BD.
As a matter of fact, based on the time, got about half an hour.
Hostile spotted.
Oh, Magna Droid.
Eliminating. Rebooting protocols.
I saw the red. Just too late.
Removing target. Systems damaged.
Reese and D.O.G Gaming said, "Did you guys get moved yet, Rob?"
We move on Thursday.
I have to fight a Magna Guard. Help, please. Thanks, BD.
So that's why we're going to be splitting the stream up today. I'm going to be doing about maybe an hour and a half right now. And then I have some work to do here at the house, and then we're going downtown. Then we're coming back to the house, doing some more work here. Then I can sit down and stream again. I kind of like the Magna Guards. And I do like their cloak, which is essentially just a strip of cloth. It wraps around, creates the hood, and then comes back around their back and then over their shoulder.
Reese and D.O.G Gaming said, "I don't envy, moving sucks."
Indeed it does. Well, I'll look over here.
Where's the laboratory?
The laboratory is off limits. The laboratory is inaccessible.
You're okay. Find somewhere to hide.
I don't have access. I tried to tell them. Please, leave me be.
Raiders really did a number on these droids.
Okay, that's where I came in from. Let's wait for the steam cycle.
Reese and D.O.G Gaming said, BRB.
Alright, I'm gonna have to jump across this pit with a wall run. Another shortcut open. That way I don't have to do that ridiculous wall run electric bullshit again. Come on. There we go. Explore up here. Alright, now this one I'm gonna have to jump from one cable to the other.
Look out ahead, BD! Not out of it yet! Hitting me? Nice work, buddy.
Sector 5 Delta, no anomalies. Scanning. Sector 5 Epsilon, no anomalies. Scanning. Sector 5 Zeta. One anomaly. The sky is broken. We've been attacked.
Time for an upgrade.
Stance unlocked. All right, what perks have I got? I currently have 2 in use, but I've picked up a new one. Marksmanship, don't need that. I'm not using the blaster. Let's be honest. Precision. Parry timing is shorter, but Cal deals more stamina damage to enemies when he parries. Yeah, I don't have the slots for it. Okay, so far I've got starter metal, starter non-metal, light metal. go to components. This is diligence, harmony. Harmony's a good looking switch, isn't it? Let's equip the harmony switch. The diligence grip. And I don't know, the gyrotopal is kind of a balance of metal and whatever that other material is. But patience seems to be the good middle ground. I don't get to have two different emitters. I think I would use two different emitters. Because I think I would use the gyrotopal at one end and the harmony emitter at the other. Because the harmony emitter, very nice for a single-bladed saber, but the gyrotopal makes sense when you're using a double-bladed saber.
That'll do.
And naturally, it's the way I want it. Go figure.
Greetings.
You alright?
As well as can be expected, considering no one has bothered to talk to me in many cycles. Intriguing data. I can help you. There's something valuable that lies at the bottom of this facility.
Thanks. We'll see what we can find. Buddy.
Well, there's a save point over there, but what's over here? There's an impact point for a shortcut. Probably comes from up there. Whoop! Don't miss your jump. Like that. Now I gotta use my save point to get my health back. This save point is the one that I entered the site on. So this is the only way out of here. See? Paying attention. Led me where I was supposed to be going without actually knowing what I was doing. Was the right way to go. And I still took a ton of damage. This is a rough climb. Alright, so that turns that way. Wait for it to make its turn and then go.
Not done yet. We can do this. I need a stem.
We could have avoided it by using one of the side chutes, but...
Ready, BD?
Holy cow.
You enjoy that, buddy?
Not exactly what I'd call an easy path, especially considering I had no idea where the next leg was at one point.
ReeseMD.O.G Gaming said, "Alrighty back, but gonna be lurking while I get some more stuff done around the house."
Program clankers to talk so much.
Alright, Reese. Like I said, we're not going to be too much longer here. Probably another 15 minutes. Maybe a little longer.
Says there's something here. Who am I to question it?
Alright, there's my shortcut unlocked, which takes me back down to a save point.
Oh, look. The Jedi. You shouldn't be here. No. Too close. Fun as it is to have something to fight, Ravis won't be too happy if you get any closer. So run along, Jedi.
Yeah. Run along, he says. Ground Pulse. New music track. That's something we won't be hearing on stream.
Still here. You have guts, I'll give you that. But I've got my orders, so get out of here. That one! right. All right.
I ran out of force power.
You are nothing. Hunted. Target acquired.
Of course.
And then
Huh? Nice job.
where maintenance droids saw the regulation of the factory systems, lifter droids took on the role of manual laborers, heaving construction materials wherever they needed to be.
Let's get this data disk back to Z.
Where are we going now? We want to get over there, which means that lifter droid needs to come to me. There we go. Force essence acquired. Maximum force increased. Don't do that. Okay, and now I see what I'm doing here.
Nate Husampurser said, "Hello there."
Hey, Nate. I'm not going to be on too much longer right now, but I'm coming back later. A lot of busy work right now because of my move. Hope you understand.
Make sure the way is sealed. Nobody gets through.
Initiate belligerence. I have sustained damage. Firing. I will end you. Shots fired.
Sounds like they're defending something important up ahead.
Does sound that way, doesn't it? You activate that. Shortcut unlocked, which is the cable across. There we go.
You cannot enter the laboratory. They're not supposed to.
You okay?
They're not allowed to enter.
I think what I'm going to have to do is go back to the save point for this right now. Because at this point, I need to get some stuff done for the move, and I simply don't have the time to try and find the next save point. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to put that save in place. And thank everybody for coming out for the almost an hour we've been out here. I did get a little later start than I had anticipated. But we do have second half of this stream coming up later tonight. So I hope everybody can come on back. And we will continue the moon base of Tanalorr. And we will finish this out. I know that this gets exciting later because we will be facing off against Ravis. So, take care, everybody. Check in on friends and family. Make sure everybody's doing okay. I'm Rob. Thanks for gaming with RP.
Let's keep moving, buddy.